Here's one of the boats, fishing boats, starting to unload at Port Lincoln Wharf or Marina. We'll stop here for a while and see what they have to unload. See what they got on board. Last time we were down here many years ago, they were unloading small fish of some description, look like bait fish. We'll see what this one's got on board. It's pretty obviously they're unloading yellowtail kingfish off this one, so they've been out to the marine aquaculture holding tanks where they grow the fish up. They get the netfuls of fish from down in the hulls, and they all seem to be around about the same size, so it only takes one for each of these blue containers to fill it, and then they put the lid on. We're at Billy Light's boat ramp in Port Lincoln. Just getting pictures down with the water. Show you how clear it is. Here's a stumpy tail here. We've just come across on the path at Port Lincoln. The stumpy tail or shingleback lizard was in the car park at Billy Light's Point. We're going to see the point from here on. Have a look at it. It's an easy flat walk around the point. Takes probably about 20 minutes if you don't stop and look at too much, but worth the walk out. We didn't see him catch any squid, but what a beautiful day to be sitting there or standing there by the clear water, just relaxing, waiting for a bite. And you reckon he's catching fish there?
Yeah, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, here he goes. He's taking something off the rocks.
Oh, there he's taking something off the rocks, yeah. He's definitely...
We're just going on a mangrove walk at Tumby Bay. It looks like it might have too. There's a little information hut in front of us. All the birds in the area. Go around this side and they start talking about all the plants.
In the mangroves.
In the mangroves, yeah. Out from the information centre, You keep heading on and there's a boardwalk. As you get out further, you get out to the end of it, which we're at the moment, and all you see is mangroves. Little seat up here you can sit on. I don't know what this little shelter's supposed to be. Oh, it's bird watching, obviously. It's a bird hide. Not much out there though. Oh, they're swallows. Welcome swallows, are they? Yeah. It's a nice little creek. Clear.
They're building a nest. The other one that's building has sucking its food.
A little baby blue swimmer crab, I'd say. Where's he gone now? Here he is. There's a little fish down there too.
Yeah.
And they're moving out in front of him. Just come down for a fish, and as soon as we came down, all these birds flew in, all these pelicans. They must know me from up a bit higher on the Murray. We're just looking at Tumby Bay from the lookout area. Right over to the pier. Well, we've spent 10 days in Tumby. From here our plans are to go down to Port Lincoln National Park at Surfleet Cove and spend a couple of days there before moving further on up the Eyre Peninsula. Well, we've just pulled into Lincoln National Park and we've stopped for a cuppa. We'll go along here, we'll find our campsite further along. Well, we've just pulled up at our campsite in Lincoln National Park, and this is where we're staying for a couple of nights, and you can see in the distance the sea. There's a toilet block just over there between the bushes or trees. So it might do us for a couple of nights. It's our camp spot at Lincoln National Park. See, right on the bush line here. I assume wild animals will come out at night. We're here for 2 nights. There's Helen over there, just coming up, checking the toilets out. And you can see the water down there in the distance. Beautiful day. We're just taking a walk down the road to have a look at the park. You can see the sea through the trees perhaps in the background. Doesn't have many people in it. It's 10 to 1 in the afternoon, and there's still not a hell of a lot of vacant sites here. To walk down to the beach at the moment. There's a set of toilets across there. Some nice little plants on the way. I don't think there's going to be much beach today. It's looks like the water's right in. There's enough beach if you whatever you wanted to do on it. Helen making her way down the stairs. Quite a few empty campsites, as you can see. Number 5. We're actually in number 12. It's suited for caravans. It's a drive in, drive out. Shows on the front what they're suitable for. As you can see, number 3. Tents. I hope you're knocking pegs into the ground over there. It's number 2 in front of us with all the poles around it. There's communal fire pits. I don't know if you can see at the back over there. And down here is a stumpy tail lizard or a shingleback. I'll get him on the other camera. Here he is about to start to move off, and I've got a march fly biting me on the ankle. There he goes. He's eating there.
Picked off the flowers.
He's eating the flowers, yeah.
Our one at home loves the nasturtiums.
Get off my ankle. Looking good this time of the year. Spring. We're just into October. And it looks like as we come around here there's another drive-through campsite, which is quite a good one. If you had a caravan in here, no problems at all, but you wouldn't have the view that we've got up on the hill. Well, the sun's starting to set, and look at the view we've got. I'm standing next to the car, and this is the view we have tonight. There's the sun round this way. There's the car, and the sun is just going down below the trees. Hopefully be a nice sunset, and we'll come out with a camera if it is. Here's some old harvesting machinery. We're still in Lincoln National Park. It's a pretty bad windy day. It's the second day here. We leave tonight to go up to Alliston. Could look like old harvester or something like that. Here we are over there in the background, the car. Oh, it's a windy old day. We've come down to Donington Point, and out in the distance over here you'll see Donington Island. Now if we swing around here, Cape Donington Lighthouse, which is rough out there today. The seagulls in the sky there aren't moving very fast. They're just hovering. We've decided to stop and have a cuppa. We're in one of the campsites at September Beach.
And they're pretty good campsites. Most of them are bigger than this one. And there's toilets spread out all along the beach, or on the top up here where we are. There's toilets over there behind the car. We'll just have a walk down to the beach and have a look. I'll go up this little hill here and might be able to see it easier than going out. We're higher than the beach, and you can see how rough a day it is. Here's a little sea anemone shell that someone's left on the post here that's picked it up from the beach. We're in the day use area now in the national park here, and there's a lovely little shelter over there here. The beach is down there. I don't know what is down this way. We'll have a look. There must be some possums around. I looked last night for possums from the camp we were at, and there was none around. I thought this might go down to a creek, but obviously it's just a walking track. I guess there's a creek here at times when it's raining. So just so I know myself, the last bit of footage was on September Beach. Well, we've taken this road, not the best of roads in, not many people use it by the look of it, but we wonder what the Carcass Rock was all about. So this is Carcass Rock off in the distance.
It wasn't the best of days while we were in the national park, but you could still sit outside as long as you were wrapped up and enjoy the beautiful views we had. And off in the distance you can just see, I assume, tuna nets, or maybe queenfish, or kingfish I should say. Quite a few of them. This is the view taken out the back of the caravan from our window above our heads.
I won't put that back down.
What a difference a day makes. This is the second day, and you see it's nowhere near as good as the first day here. Taken from our camp in front of the car. Looked at some of the other sites. 12, the one we're on, is a good site. 13 is also a good site for views, and 11, all reasonably level. We've come up the beach a little bit further on this ordinary sort of day. We're out in the car having a drive, and we're at the next, well, it's a walk up further, but you can see the difference between yesterday, no sun today, and This is what we saw yesterday when I took a film of the tide in. Now the tide's out, and we'd be up there somewhere on that beach yesterday where we were taking the photos from.
Around that little paunch in that
Yeah,
cove.
in that little cove there. We're at Richardson's hut this time. I don't know where the hut is yet, but we'll keep looking. And this is just down at the beach. And we're looking at these red lichen on the rocks over there. I had a tree to the left of me, so I've come around the other side of the tree to get the other side of the bay here.
They always gather together like that. Bloody rocks down there on the beach to have a fire. Now he runs away.
There's an oyster catcher out there on the beach. Well, here's what's left of Richardson's hut. There's just some broken concrete pieces on the ground. But it was not a bad sized hut by the look of it. And here's the views they would have had it. Some of the red rocks down by the sea, they're lichen on them. Pied cormorant and the greater gull. Here's an old water tank here in the park where we're staying.
If you've got this far, thanks for watching. From here we head up the coast to Alliston, and next video will be from that area and further on. There's some pictures to follow if you want to have a look at them.